Welcome to all the E-Type Jaguar enthusiasts. Just starting some work now onto the E-Type. Get this these floors. The floors are in now. I've just got to cut away this closing panels and put these sills in. I'm just doing some information for Oliver Marks. He asked me. He's building a jig for his E-Type, and he's asked me about some of the metal. Now, just to let you know, Oliver, I didn't actually build this jig. I've modified it slightly, but I didn't actually build it. I bought it from a chap in England who took 7 years to restore a coupe on it. So I'll give you some basic measurements of it and give you the thickness of the steel. To be honest, some of it's a little over-engineered. It's a bit heavy, some of the steel, particularly on the IRS. It doesn't really need to be that strong, but you know, I guess it's better than boots and braces, as it were. Anyway, so I'll give you those details now. And just one quick thing, guys. If you're writing a comment, I'm up to about 1,920 or something subscribers. I mean, we get to 2,000. I'm more than happy with that. That would be great, but I'm not looking for any more because I like to write back to everybody. But if you're making a comment, I know you guys have a channel name or something, you know, like Jamie on VDub60 or what at 90. Or if you can just put your how you want to be addressed at the end, because I don't just like going back and just putting your title. If you want to, you know, if it's Frank or Bill or John or whatever, just write it at the end, and because I think it's a bit more personal. If you don't mind, if you don't want to put your name in, no problem. I'll just address you back as whatever your channel is. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly go over this and then I'll take you over to the Mini, and we're fixed up now. So what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to take the Mini out, bring my E-Type out under the cover and put it back up, put it onto the ramp, and then bring the Mini back in again. And thank you to Ben from Mini Madness for pointing out. I put the cap on, the locking cap on, and it fits perfectly. That's why it's so large. I wondered why it was much bigger than the Monza one. Anyway, so thank you for that. I don't know why I didn't think of it. It must have been on the Mini originally, but it's been so long ago that I've completely forgotten. But thank you for that. And I'll show you. It looks really good on there. It works well. So I'll go over a couple of things now, and I'll pick the camera up so you can see it. So here we go. So you can see. Just basically for the other viewers, not so much for Oliver, well, for Oliver as well, you can see these are the gussets, and the normal situation with the E-Type is you have this gusset here at the back and this gusset in the front, but you don't have this piece. This is something that Martin Roby came up with afterwards, and it's really good because it's not seen on the car, but it gives it massive amount of extra strength in the car. So this is just, obviously this will all be primed before we put any of this in. I just want to check it, but you can see the fit is superb on them. And what it also does is it also helps to get these lined up. They're easy enough to line up because obviously you have to be in a certain point, but the actual all the tangs on them are really good. In fact, in the 4 or 5 years since I did my car, or when I did the body anyway, 4 years ago, they've got even better with these panels. And this is also obviously for Nigel, who owns the car, and these are the pieces that we're going to put in now. These are the bits for the engine frames. In fact, you can even see, if you look there, I don't know if it will show up or not. If you look there, you can even see the holes line up, but it won't like that on mine. Maybe they're to bolt through so you can put it in position, because obviously this has to be welded on this closing plate. And then this is the one that goes on the inside. So this is the one that goes on the inside with that gusset inside it. So yeah, right. So for Oliver, so I'll put this on. I'll give you I'll just zero that. So this steel here is what? It's I'll have to turn around the other way. So it is what? So it's 3.5 mil, this box section, and if you look, you can see Oliver, that there's actually a taper in that. It doesn't look that much, but there is. There's quite a difference between here and the other end because the panels are tapered, or sorry, the box sections have got a slight taper on them where they go up to the reaction plate. And I think he just wanted to have a general look around how I've done it. So let me take this off here. This is my list of work. You can see how this has been made. You've got a main. These were terrible when I got them, but we've done them all up now. You've got a shaft inside there right to the bottom, and then so you can adjust it here, and you could also adjust it here as well, up and down on this piece. But as I say, this box section is pretty heavy. For the XKs, we just we just got new bars. You can see them down there, because they had to be, for the XK, they have to be longer. Obviously the XK is a much longer vehicle. Yeah, so here's the back of the, I'll do some quick measurements for you, but I can only take 9 minutes. So if you, for instance, if you take that now, you can see that that's 36.5 across the back, when you look on the front of the car, and you can see that that is 46.2, and you can see that the reason they've done this is because it means this is completely flush, and you know the floors are in the perfect plane, because it's so important for these radius arm bushings. So, and another quick tip: if you're buying new floors, make sure you get them from Roby with these shear studs already, and they're cold riveted. And they're made like that so that they can shear out if there's any problem. They should not be welded in place, and yet very tricky to make sure they're in the right place. So I would buy them already pre-done. Yeah, so this box section here, you can see that's the same, about 2 mil, I guess, 2.5 mil. But this is far too heavy. You can see how this is 3 or 4 mil. This is very heavy, this stuff. There is actually another angle line to go on the other side, but again, it isn't warranted. If these chassis legs are good, there isn't any need for it. It's a bit of overkill, to be honest. Yeah, so and what I can do is Oliver, if you want, I'll actually do I can do the total length and all the rest of it. I won't do it because it will bore the other people who are not interested in the E-type stuff. And I'll give you all the sizes and all the rest of it. I think that might be the better way. If you drop me an email on davejaguar66@gmail.com, and I'll give you all that info. I think it's probably the best thing, the best way to go with it. So, okay, just to finish up, I thought you might want to see this. This is it done. There it is, all finished. It's got the side panels in it. Amir even made a stencil for the Ellen on it. You can just see where the spray's gone on the end, but it looks kind of nice. So it's all in, it's all done. This is a new strap. You can see now that's absolutely solid, and it goes in through little recesses in there. You just basically lift this up. So that's it all done. The only thing we haven't done is the drawers are all in. They've got these rubber mattings in them. Here you can see. And I went down to my local friendly metal workplace, and he made me these. We put them on a shearer, and so that will actually fit, if you like. These will fit right across like that on each one, so there's 3 shells and they're covered. So yeah, that's it. So just to finish up for you mini guys, I've taken the normal. These are the normal exhaust clamps, obviously. In fact, I'll come up here. You can see they're the normal clamps there, and I've put these ones on now, and much nicer. You can see all the way around. It's a much tighter fit, much better fit all the way around. So, and it's solid as a rock. So yeah, that's it. So I'll catch you in a couple. I'm going to the motor show tomorrow in Vienna. So there won't be one up tomorrow, but I might take a bit of video maybe if you guys are interested, and I'll do a video while I'm up there. So take care, bye for now, and thanks for watching in, bye.